people tell me, how do you find cars? They just kind of find me. I own 3 cars from dead guys. And dead guys, I think, pick me somehow to take care of their car, to be a steward of their car. And at breakfast one morning with a bunch of car buddies, they were talking about the most beautiful M5 they ever saw up in Canada, in Calabogie. I said, well, what about it? And they go, well, the guy died, his wife's trying to sell the car, car's for sale. I said, well, I'm interested, give me the number. I told her who I was, told her about my family, what we do, how we love cars, and I would love to buy her car. I never saw the car. My friends just told me it was the most beautiful M5 ever built. It was built by Corman. When I picked up the car at the woman's house, she told me the story about her husband and how he had cancer and how he loved this car, and this car was his life. And she would say, he caresses the car more than he caresses me. And she was very emotional. When I went through the car, I found a jacket in the back seat. It was a blue windbreaker, it said BMW Motorsport. It was his jacket. I take the jacket out of the car and I said, I think this belongs to your husband. She goes, oh. Then she stops, she pauses, she looks at it, she says, well, would you like the jacket? And I said, well, yeah. Tell you what, I will keep the jacket. I will keep the jacket with the car. Because now he's always with the car, because I know how important this car was to him. I folded the jacket up, I put it in the trunk of the car. The M5 is it's such a special car in so many ways. The car was nice when it went down to Corman, but he was celebrating his life, this man, when he built this car. So he sent it down to Corman and said, build me the best M5 you can. They pulled the motor, completely rebuilt the motor to a 3.8 stroker. Everything in the motor in it is new. It puts out 372 horsepower, true horsepower on a dyno, on a naturally aspirated 6-cylinder motor built in the 80s. At wide open throttle, and you get it above 3,500 RPMs, this absolute monster erupts from that car. And it makes great sounds and it pulls like a freight train. And that's what that car does. The suspension, the wheels, they disassembled the body, they stripped it down to bare metal, they took the glass out of the car, they replaced all the rubber seals, they did everything to it. They built the most beautiful, most perfect M5 that can possibly be built, but it had to look like it came out of Munich that way. And I think that was his goal. And I think he achieved it. I mean, that car is just spectacular. Everywhere it goes, it's a showstopper.